Oh yeah, it's your boy Livewire, and I'm back in the motherfucking building, baby. Let me get my headphones on real quick. Holy shit. It's your boy Livewire, and I'm back in the motherfucking building. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, all right. There we go. All right, so man, it's been an eventful morning. So over the weekend, we've seen the pictures of Tomb Raider looking extra nice. And even with the fails from the PC fanboys that actually, you know what? Fuck that. Let me put that shit up on the screen so we can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm putting on display what's on my screen, the picture of Tomb Raider. And this isn't the main thing of discussion. This is just one of the little things that these guys have been trying to turn around and say, oh, well, this shit doesn't matter anymore because during the game, they have certain stages. Like the more damage you take, the more, scars you'll have on your face. Yes, that is correct. But the problem is they didn't take into account the level of detail that we're looking at here. Now, how do you, let me back this up. How do you explain how you could see that her lips are more pronounced here than they are on the PC version? How do you explain that the details of her eyelashes are more pronounced here than they are on the PC version? How do you explain that the detail in her eyebrows are more pronounced on the Xbox version than on the PC version? Yes, the little scar right here, bruise, that's not there because there's a different level of damage. But everything else, you got some explaining to do, PC motherfuckers, because today was an epic fail. And Tomb Raider, we kind of went past that. I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm not saying that the PC version can't get a patch and improve, and then they could be just as good as what's on the X version right now. And this is only visual. This doesn't have anything to do with frame rate. Obviously, if you want the highest frame rate and the highest the highest graphical possibility with those two side by side, PC is the way to go. You're gonna have to pay more for it because what we're learning now is that whole bullshit about buying a $500 PC to match the Xbox One X. That shit is fucking out of here, out of here. Shit, the 1080, because the Forza team turned 10. Already said you need at a minimum a 1080, not a 1080i, just a fucking 1080 to run Forza 7 at 4K 60. Minimum 1080, right? 1080 is 500. Wait, hold up. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to just say it. Let's go fucking look for it. Because these PC motherfuckers always talking about we don't fucking talk about. Here we go. Oh shit. Actually, you know what? I'll type in the whole thing. All right, so we're looking at right here. Well, this is the GTX 1080. I'm not looking for that, but just the 1080. They usually get, oh, that's because I'm on image, that's why. And they give you a range, right? Minimum is about 500. That's the Xbox X in itself. I can't do shit with that. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? I can't put no games in there. That shit don't come with no controllers. They don't come with no wires. It's just a fucking card. I mean, to a PC guy, that's awesome. That's great. Woohoo! You have a fucking 1080, which is great, and obviously it'll play shit well. But if you don't have no PC, which is going to cost even more, and I don't know why they act like, oh well, the 1080 is 500. Well, the rest of the PC is only going to cost you fucking another 300. Bullshit! I call on that shit. You still got to buy the fucking all the other drivers and all that other shit that you need in there. Like, fuck out of here. Like, these dudes always talking that extra dumb shit. But that's not even the funniest part. You know, we had that Tomb Raider shit. Let me jump back to there with the graphic shit, right? We had the fact that they got blown up a couple of days ago by Turn 10 with the whole you know, you could build a $500 PC and it'll run Forza just as well. Fuck you. No, it can't. They said so specifically. And then and motherfucking then Digital Foundry came out with they shit. Oh man, now that shit was funny to me. Hold up, I gotta let you hear this shit. Let me see. Oh, if y'all don't know, Recore is available. The definitive edition is available currently right now. I suggest you go download that shit. Actually, you know, I didn't play it, so I don't know if I know I downloaded some shit for it, but I don't know if it's accessible yet. All right, let me see. I want to hear that part where he was talking. He says, well, y'all can listen with me. Hold up.
The Gamescom demo, in many ways rather familiar, but there was a kind of surprise addition too, right?
Yeah, that's right. They added, I believe, the Sonoma track to the mix, removing the racing trucks environment with some cool dynamic lighting and weather effects, which we'll talk about in a moment. Looked great, I thought. It's the first time I think that I've played it on the PC then.
Yeah, that's great. I think this was
a good part.
Debut for
this is a good part.
You know, Gamescom Germany, it's a huge PC territory, so I guess they felt kind of obligated to show it. And I was quite impressed with what I saw. Now, what you're seeing on screen here is Xbox One X footage. But, well, John, the PC version was remarkably close.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little funny.
Hold up. Let me rewind that. It said the PC version of Forza Horizon 7 was remarkably close. Huh. It didn't say was superior. It didn't say that just as good. It said remarkably close. Let's figure out why that is.
I mean, that sounds a little funny to say that because you would expect the PC to match or exceed it. But one of the areas I think that really stood out to me, at least, was that the anti-aliasing was different between the two games.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't.
Damn, Gina. All this hate. All this Xbox isn't as good as my PC. I can build a PC for $500 just as good. Now, mind you, Digital Foundries ain't playing this shit on no bubblegum PC. They playing it on the best shit they possibly can. And they're still saying that the fucking PC version isn't as good. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Now, I'm not saying that the PC version can't be improved. You know, they're getting new cards and shit, and Forza can go. I mean, Turn 10 can go in there and try to spruce stuff up and help them match the level of the X. But shit, man, this is a bad day for these PC motherfuckers, man. I swear, it's a lot of hurt. It's a lot of butt hurt going on today. All right, let's listen to a little bit more of this.
Quite perfect conditions for doing a comparison because they were running on different screens.
Correct.
But yeah, I mean, from my perspective, I thought the Xbox One X had the kind of edge there.
Yeah, it looked like the PC version was using a slightly sharper but more aliased form of AA, so thin objects in particular, like fences and power lines and whatnot, were rather shimmery looking on PC, whereas on Xbox One X, it was relatively clear and stable.
Yeah, I think it was just sort of less.
Damn. This is, you know what? I didn't even want to have this conversation. This isn't necessarily a conversation that we should have had, period, especially as console gamers having to deal with PC gamers. See, the problem is PC gamers have been talking all this shit about the X for so long. And it was just unwarranted. It's like, why? You're on PC, so you should just stick to that. Like, you obviously have the stronger hardware, right? I mean, it has all the bells and whistles accessible to it. You just have to be able and willing to pay for it. That's really all your restrictions are on PC. Your budget. That's really it for the most part. But the PC guys, these crazed fanboys, these motherfuckers that don't even have a PC anywhere near as strong as the Xbox One X, nowhere near it, are out here jumping off bridges, talking about you could build something just as good. You know what? Y'all know how this shit go. I swear to fucking yo. It's always the same telemarketers. Are you shitting me? What the fuck? Same shit every damn time. But anyway, man, yo, all they had the dudes like Rags and all these other fucking weirdos that said that Xbox ain't shit and it can't do this and it's never gonna do 4K. First, they was like it was never gonna do 4K. Then it said it would never do 4K. And now they're like, oh, what was the new shit they said? Then they went from, okay, well, it could do it for Forza, but guess what? I can build a PC that's just as good. And no. Oh man, it's so sad.
Shimmering effect there. I mean, I believe that the Xbox One X and indeed the Xbox version of Forza 7 uses EQAA anti-aliasing, which is like a Radeon-specific AMD technology, and that probably wouldn't be available on the PC version. The PC version typically that uses MSAA in prior Forza products, so I suspect it's exactly the same here.
Yeah, and that might explain why.
All right, I'm not even gonna pretend like I know what the fuck they're talking about because I don't give a fuck about PC. So I'm not even going. I just know this shit's better. That's all. But see, I'm a console gamer, so I don't have to know what the fuck is in there. See, the whole conversation here is not so for me. It's not about Xbox being better than PC. Obviously, it's not going to be better than PC. You know, in the grand scheme of things, you could build something way stronger, right? You know, we're only talking about a handful of games here. Like maybe, you know, Tomb Raider, fucking Forza, and it was another game. It's a fucking other game. Quantum Break. And then maybe possibly Gears. But you're not talking about a ton, you're talking about a handful. Now, if you're doing based on pound for pound, yes, the Xbox One X is better than a PC as far as gaming because it's stronger than what the PC is doing for a lot cheaper, you know. But yes, if you're willing to spend the money, you will get the performance and you should be happy with it. But if you're not willing to spend the money, you don't give a fuck about PC, you don't really give a fuck about spending your downtime. See, this is the thing that people always like to forget, especially PC gamers, is when shit does not fucking work, your ass has to go on the internet and figure it the fuck out. Guess what? When my Xbox doesn't work, what do? There's only two things. I do a hard reset, and if that hard reset doesn't work, I can call Microsoft and then ask them for either a refund for something, ask them to send it in, or if I have, which you should have a warranty on the console, take it back to wherever I bought it from and then get a replacement. That's it. When shit don't work on PC, you're on your fucking own, right? Even if unless the PC itself is fucking broke, you know, your software, if it doesn't work, you're on your fucking own. And to me, fuck that shit. I'm not saying it happens all the time. I'm not even saying it happens most of the time. But I'm just saying when it does happen, it is a fucking chore. Because when I could be actually playing my game, I got to figure out what the fuck is wrong with my PC. It could be something simple as your driver is having connectivity issues. But you got to figure out why that is. It might just be a software update or a software update that either you didn't get or software update that you got that fucked up what you already had in place. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about none of that shit as far as being a console owner because they troubleshoot that shit before it even gets to me. I don't do the preview program and all that shit. So I don't worry about none of that shit, right? So I never have those issues. But it's just funny that these people so goddamn mad. Yo, they are so fucking mad right now. Because remember, for the last year and a half, they've been telling us, well, shit, maybe longer than that. Ever since the Play Anywhere came out, they said your games will play better on my PC. Guess what? Nope. Nope. That shit is over. That shit has fucking sailed. Until further notice, PC guys are technically kind of like the peasant group. Unfortunately, I mean, all that fucking money and you getting the peasant version of Forza. I mean, you can cry, bitch, moan, I guess, to turn 10, and maybe you'll get a patch that, you know, winds up making the game better, maybe, or on par. Which, think about it, really? Do you really want to just play Forza on par? I mean, I guess you could try to see if you can get an advantage driving, playing the game with an unlocked frame rate. I don't really see the point in it. Oh shit, you got to see the frame rate talk. That frame rate, oh man. Listen, let me see where they brought up the bar for the frame rate. That shit was funny. Oh yeah, well, then bring it down. They were talking about that shit. I was like, damn, homie.
Anyway, dynamic. Whereas this time they've really pushed the boat out.
Right. So I mean, in that sense, they're catching up to the competition. I think. I mean, great.
Real dynamic weather in Forza 7. Literally real dynamic weather, meaning if you play the track multiple times, it's not guaranteed that every time you play the track, the weather will be the same. It switches on you. So you're not gonna, when you like, oh man, I failed, replay. You might have a clear sky, you might have a whatever, like slightly cloudy, maybe foggy, whatever. Shit is gonna change. Might fucking rain on you. Oh man, it's amazing.
I've always tried to implement this stuff in the past, not always perfectly successfully, but there it is. And of course, Project Cars, I think, was doing
really
similar stuff a while ago.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's more about the implementation here that I like, because both of those games on consoles definitely exhibited performance problems in the past, where Forza is here doing it all at a rock.
Man, y'all gotta watch this shit on YouTube. This, and I'm not even watching on no 4K shit. This shit is per K. Oh man, this shit look good.
On 60 frames per second, and for a while,
look at this shit, shimmery shit. Oh man.
While I was thinking, there's no way they can do the same level of performance and actually include things like dynamic environment shadows and whatnot. So the fact that they are doing that, even if we're not yet clear on how it's been achieved, it's pretty impressive.
Oh man, it sounds like Microsoft got that motherfucking secret sauce. They said they're doing it. They don't even fucking know how. So how, if Digital Foundry don't know how the fuck they doing it, how the fuck you crazy ass fucking PC weirdos gonna fucking figure that shit out? With your, oh well, I just build a $500 PC and I can match that shit. Yeah, fuck out of here. These damn liars.
See, I think, and it definitely improves the experience.
As you say, it's performance that is the key here. And one thing we haven't done in our coverage today is actually to run all of the Forza 7 footage that we have through our frame rate tools. So I did that, both the Gamescom footage and the E3 footage. And, well, I do know that Turn 10 Studios will be watching this video based on what they told me when I was in Seattle and met up with those guys.
I love
They are very eager to ensure
I love it.
that frame rate line does not deviate in the slightest from 60 frames per second. And, well, we're watching the video now, and it is completely and utterly locked to 60 frames per second.
Yeah, Forza done put everybody on notice that's doing a racing game. Project Cars, get the fuck out of here. Gran Turismo Sports, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit ass racer. Fucking everything else that's the Crew, Fuck out of here. I mean, granted, Crew's doing a little bit something different. I mean, it's not really a simulation racer like those two. And what was the other one? Need for Speed, another one that's not really technically a simulation racer. So they have their spots that they can be, but Forza's king, man. They king. Lock frame rates. PlayStation can't show no shit in it. Yo, they said it was locked. Hold up. I'll just let them finish. Hold up.
A single drop frame in the many thousands of frames that I actually ran through the analysis tools here. Yeah, we can talk a bit about that. When I met up with Turn 10, they were talking about how they actually budget every sort of major element, and everything has to fit within that budget, and it all kind of combines. So there is, a max 16 millisecond render time. It's actually a bit lower than that. They leave a bit of overhead for stuff like dynamic effects, particles, that sort of thing. But yeah, the discipline there, the level of optimization, and the fact that they've now managed to cram dynamic lighting and weather into that tiny 16 millisecond time slice is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, and I feel like from here, then the only place I could see them pushing forward is one area where I feel like every racing game has let us down lately, and that's both menu systems and replays. It sounds a little bit strange, but going back.
Listen, man, this shit is bad right now. I mean, I know people want to talk about Xbox has no games for the holidays. I'm like, yo, you're wilding. Fuck, you're wilding. Number one, Forza 7 is going to be the shit. Cuphead comes out in a month. That game is going to be the shit. I'm going to play Record literally after I finish making this video and taking a shit, and then I'll be enjoying the shit out of Record. Then you have Super Lucky Tales for those that want to have a new platformer. If you're not interested in that, cool. You got Assassin's Creed. You have fucking Shadows of Mordor. You have Wolfenstein. You have Call of Duty. You have Star Wars Battlefront. I mean, shit, baby. You have Evil Within. There is a lot of motherfucking games coming out right now this holiday. So having 3 holiday exclusives for the console, whether or not you want to say, I can play it on my PC. Well, guess what, motherfucker? We already know that shit ain't shit on your PC compared to fucking Xbox One X. So it don't fucking matter. I'm not playing the shit version on PC. All right? If I spent all this goddamn money for a PC to run fucking game better than the fucking console, and yet still it doesn't, how dumb do I feel? Let me think. Pretty fucking stupid, especially after I tried to shit on that console for the last year and a half. Yeah, your butt hurt. Because I know a lot of these PC weirdos are going to come here and try to leave fucking comments on here. And they're salty. They're just a salty bunch. Fucking butthurt bastards. Because their fucking PC isn't shit right now. Not to say that shit won't get better. But all that shit is just, right now, this is karma for your ass. This is a telltale sign of stay in your motherfucking lane, and shit like this won't fucking happen. If you never said shit about fucking PC being better than fucking console versions all day, every day, because it's not like console guys didn't know. We fucking know. We know that it's supposed to run better on PC. We know it's supposed to perform better on PC. We know all of these things. We just don't care to deal with the bullshit of PC. As minimal as it may be to you PC motherfuckers, as minimal as you may feel it is, as minimal as you may think, well, this shit doesn't bother me. I don't mind sitting down and surfing the internet for 3 hours trying to figure out a problem that's going on with a game that I'm only going to play 30 minutes on. Well, guess what? That's for you. You don't mind doing shit like that. Me personally, hell no. Hell the fuck no, I'm not doing that shit. Listen, man, I'm not building shit unless I want to. And building a PC is not, it has no interest to me at all. I have as much building interest in building a PC as I do is in building my own fucking car. None, absolutely none. I don't want to do either one. Like I work, I have a job to make money to afford to buy those shits. I don't want to build a PC. I don't want to build a car. I don't want to build my television. I don't want to build none of that shit. I pay motherfuckers who build that shit for me so I can just enjoy it. Now, if you want to go out and build a fucking TV and build your PC and all that bullshit, by all means, go ahead, enjoy all of it. But just because I don't like it doesn't mean that you got to push that shit on me. And for the simple fact that I can get what you can't get in a PC for $500 on a console is just like that shit is. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And, you know, I know it's a bit petty. I know it is. You know, but it's just you shouldn't have talked shit. Y'all wouldn't be in this fucking predicament today. Look at Rags. He ain't say shit all fucking morning. That Forza shit came out. That motherfucker been silent. Oh, he's trying to contemplate how he's going to commit suicide. Shit is crazy, man. Yeah, because y'all jumped on that PC dick so hard and was riding that motherfucker. It was like, yo, this is the best shit ever. This is the so, and I'm like, yo, that's great for you. But like, yo, if I'm talking about PlayStation and Xbox and on a rare occasion Nintendo, I don't see why a PC guy would ever fucking jump into that arena. It has nothing to do with you. Nothing at all. Not at all. Whether or not Xbox exclusives were going to the Windows 10 store, still nothing to do with you. Because for the simple fact that those guys are saying, well, I don't need an Xbox because I can play those on your PC, Microsoft was looking out for y'all. You already on the PC. Obviously, you don't mind playing games on the PC, so therefore they're looking out for those gamers. But the gamers that like consoles, that has no effect on them whatsoever. You know, it not at all. You know, I never understood the whole argument of constantly trying to bring up Xbox has no exclusives. I can play them on my PC. Then play them on your PC. Enjoy it, but actually do it though. Don't fucking sit here and lie. And then when the sales numbers come out and we see that y'all didn't buy shit on PC, y'all was just talking shit. It's just like, well, what's the point in that? You know, I don't really see what's the point in fucking even talking shit about some shit like that. Like I don't get it. But I don't know. To each his own. I don't know. Every motherfucker's different. Whatever. But yeah, man, it's oh man, it was funny. It was funny, man. This whole last week has been funny, man. Especially that Tomb Raider shit. When that Tomb Raider shit dropped, oh man, PC guys was shook. They was super fucking shook. I was just like, yo, dude, it's not that serious. It's like, all right, we get it. It looks better on the X right now, but come on. I mean, Crystal Dynamics or whoever is doing that, I think Knicks or whatever, they obviously went back into the game and spruced it up a bit for the X. Makes sense, right? They're not going to do it on the PC right now because nobody's playing it there, nor are they playing it on the fucking PS4, right? So what's new? The X. They're going to do some extra shit for it. All right, cool. You know, I don't understand to have to go into panic mode. But the fact that motherfuckers, you know, they just, you know, talked all that shit, that's what makes it so damn hilarious. It just does, man. I'm tickled. I'm tickled by this. Man, but that Forza was a shocker. I woke up this morning, I was like, let me get it. I was like, oh, Digital Family got a new video. Oh, I was talking about Forza. I didn't think it was going to say anything about, oh, Forza is going to be better on the Xbox One X than the PC. I just figured it would just be like, oh, we did some performance shit and blah, blah, blah. Wow. They talking about the frame rate, super locked. It wasn't like, it was kind of like, they didn't say, oh, you know, it dips like a frame here or there. They said that shit is locked like a motherfucker. I was like, wow, that shit's crazy. They said the weather doesn't matter how many cars on screen, that shit stay locked. I'm like, wow, that shit's crazy. Visually stunning, even more stunning than the PC version. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then the whole time, These motherfucking PC dudes is out here crying tears, fucking bleeding all over the fucking internet. And look at this, people jumping off this. It's time to sell my PS4 Pro. Yeah, GT Sport has nothing on this. Let me hold up. Let me type some shit in here. Fuck. Actually, you know what? I put it on my screen so y'all can see. Because I'm a dick. Hold up. Oh, what the fuck? I haven't typing shit in here. I thought it was in the box. Man, god damn it. Biscuits. Yes, man. I see the PC. Well, let me capitalize that. I see the PC is getting the shit version of Forza 7. Oh, yeah. They're going to blow my shit up, but I don't care. Because I love to fucking troll these bastards. Because they deserve it. Fucking assholes, a whole lot of them. The fucking whole lot of them. Fucking assholes. Yeah, man, but oh, man. It's great. Actually, I want to jump in the comment section a little bit. But yeah, man, how do y'all feel that the PC is now getting the shit version, the short end of the stick, because it can't compete with the Xbox One X? That shit's crazy, man. That shit is fucking hilarious. Yo, Mike Smith, what's going on? I don't know if you're still trying to do that debate with fuck, I forget who that old dude that I spoke to the other day. I don't know. You could just hit me up. Look for me on Twitter. I'll set it up for you. We can do it sometime this week if you're interested. Otherwise, either way, it's cool. EPERG, $500 High End PC. Yeah, man. It's kind of sad, man. It's kind of sad that number one, a five. I never believed when people were talking all that shit about, oh, I'm gonna build a $500 PC that can compete with the Xbox One X. I just thought they were all full of shit anyway. Because my thing is, why would you want to build something? If I'm building something, I want to build it that is going to be better. I would never build something to try to, match what the Xbox One X is doing, because one, you're building a PC to try to match it is automatically going to be inferior. Automatically, because the fucking developers for that game aren't accommodating, optimizing games in order to fit a PC that's going to have the same specs or similar specs as an Xbox One X. It just won't. Your PC has to be a lot stronger in order to even compete. So Lord knows what the fuck Forza 7 will look like on a $500 PC. Oh, Jesus. That shit would look like dog shit for real. Like, hell no. I don't even understand why anybody will attempt to try to build a $500 PC to try to match Forza on or any Xbox One X game on PC. Just build a better PC. Spend the extra money. Why the fucking not? I mean, at this point, it's not going to fucking matter. You can have the strongest PC in the world. The shit's still not looking better than the X right now, as far as specifically for Forza. But obviously, as the time goes on, it will get better than Forza. I mean, it's a console. It can't. Once that bitch ships, it ain't improving. PC could always get bumped up. Developers get better. Should it get more interesting? But right now, the fucking definitive edition for games coming out is looking like the X. Sad to say. I mean, PC gamers do have the fucking frames per second shit they can put their hat on, but everything else, it's looking really shaky out there. Cypher Man, what's going on? Said this is going to be good. Hell yeah, man. Shit is funny, man. And this is just the beginning. We're only talking about really 3 games. We haven't seen Quantum Break yet. They really only show Tomb Raider and Forza. Oh yeah, go check out Xbox On. They show like the actual Forza version of Forza version, the Xbox One X version of Tomb Raider running on and it looks good. They show all three versions too. Like the best version is like the high fidelity version, so it's like close to 4K. It's close to native 4K, but not quite. But did you get all the bells and whistles, like all the graphical updates and whatnot? And then you have the 4K version, which is slightly tones down the settings, but you get a rock solid native 4K. And then you have 60 frames per second, which is higher than 1080p. I think it's I'm thinking they said it's around 1440p or some shit like that. But it does look better than the current Xbox One X version. So it's not just 60 frames per second with Xbox One X. It's like better than the Xbox One X version, but at 60 frames per second. So go check that shit out on Xbox One. That shit's hot. J1TM, what's going on? I want an apartment like Zach. I don't want to support settings or group homes. Come on live. Hook me up. Let me see. You said, wait, hold up. I'm trying to figure out what's this mean. I want an apartment like Zach. Like Zach who? I don't know who that is. I gotta look that up. I think that shit went over my head. I don't know what you talking about. But anyway, man, it's a good day, man. This is a good day, yo. The crazy thing is, this is just the beginning. Because Lord knows what they're gonna show next. I know a lot of Xbox fans were upset about Microsoft not doing side-by-side comparisons with the Xbox One and the S version, and now that we're getting all these like different reveals and all that shit, this was the best way to do it. This was the best way to do it, because people tend to want shit right away, and they just be like, "Oh, just show the comparison." They do have comparisons out there. Damn, hold on, let me see. There's a channel that I watch that does all those type of comparisons. What's it called? CYCUI. CYCU1 is the channel that I watch, and they do all the fucking comparisons, right? For Xbox One X. They do a lot of comparisons, not just Xbox, but they have the ones for Xbox One X versus versions of Tomb Raider, and they'll probably do Forza. They'll do all that shit. So Microsoft is not going to fucking bloody their own nose by trying to damage the brand of the Xbox One S versus the X. So they'll just leave it up to other people to do it, like to do the comparisons. So they're all doing, because Microsoft is still trying to sell the product itself, so they'll just show the best version and then leave it up to people to choose, how much they want to spend for an Xbox, right? But yeah, man, it's good. What's going on, Kurt? Not much in here, chilling. HCL Productions, what's going on? This is going to be hilarious. Yo, yes, it is, man. It is hilarious. It's a riot. It is a riot. That these PC guys, man, they did it to themselves, man. They did it to themselves. He said they also said that the Xbox will run medium and PC run ultra. Yeah, I know, right? That's the shit that's hilarious. They're talking about Forza 7. That shit runs on the highest settings. That shit not running on medium settings to do all that shit. That's just running on the highest settings, and still is shitting on the PC. That's what's hilarious about that shit. Yo, what's going on, William? Yeah, the Xbox looks better. Proof is in the pudding, man. Chickens have come home to roost, and a lot of these people is out here fucking eating a lot of crow. Especially a lot of these PC guys, the PlayStation guys, they just damn near all conceded as far as the power. They just let the shit go. They're just talking about games now. They don't even, They're like, oh well, you don't have God of War or whatever, Uncharted. I'm like, dude, I'm going to play through Tomb Raider again in fucking 4K. Like Uncharted don't look like that. Like as good as Uncharted does look, and it does look good, it's not looking as good as Tomb Raider does right. I mean, as they currently are showing it on the X. That is a fact. That is not up for debate. All right. It's not looking as good. And Uncharted does look really good, you know. But the fact that, you know, we're looking at a crisp, you know, textures and images with Tomb Raider, and if you look at Uncharted now compared to Tomb Raider, that shit looks rather fucking blurry. It's a big leap, man. You know, unfortunately, Uncharted is a PlayStation for exclusive, so therefore, until PlayStation, you know, gets a better, you know, makes a better console, you know, those Uncharted games won't look as good as Tomb Raider. It just won't. The power's not there, unfortunately. We just Lost Legacy just came out. You can't say, oh well, give them time and they'll figure. No, they just built Lost Legacy for the fucking Pro, and the shit still don't look as good as fucking Tomb Raider. I'm just saying. Infamous One. He said, salty little pussy crap fanboys. Xbox One X got the best version. Yeah, man. Like the PlayStation guys talked all that shit too, but right now they're just. The funny thing about the PlayStation guys, if you look at fucking Rise of the Tomb Raider on the PS4 Pro versus the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X, the fucking the S and the Pro look like they have a way more similar version than it does the Pro with the X. It just does. Like the shit looks way closer to the S and the Pro, and which is why it makes sense why Phil Spencer said that graphically the fucking Pro can't compete with the X. It just can't. It's not in the same league. It's just sad but true. Let's see. It says Shine. I think they just enhanced the One X version. Yeah. Let's see. About Tomb Raider. Let's see. I'm assuming he's talking. Oh, okay. He's talking about the PC. Yeah. You know what? You're probably right. Maybe they will just take it and enhance what they did for the X and put it on the PC like a port. They probably will. Now the real reason why the PC version of Forza doesn't look as good as fucking the X is like, you know, the X is using some Radeon, whatever the fuck. The PC's using something else. That's basically it, right? They're just using two different, you know, types of hardware. And one's available for console and the other one's available for PC. Whatever. You know, PC will get something to match it. It's no fucking big deal. I'm just talking shit about the PC version right now because these motherfuckers made such a big deal about the shit. It's not like the shit won't get better. We know what PC can do. We know the point of it. It's just funny that as of today, that shit is not the best version. And motherfuckers are salty. They just are. Let's see who else is up in here. I kind of want to do a rundown. Make sure I get everybody. Top Cat, what's going on? Let's see. Is that Cypher, man? He's saying, I can't wait till November 7th. I'm going to go through all the games that was frame rate dipping. Shit. I'm going to go through, yeah. I think the biggest game, the game that's going to blow people's minds is probably going to be The Witcher. There's also going to be Fallout, because we all know the frame rate issues of Fallout. If that shit gets locked at 30, it doesn't even have to go to nothing higher than that. It just has to get locked at 30. And with visual enhancements, oh yeah, people gonna lose their damn mind with that shit. Now I'm not a Fallout fan. I don't give a fuck about Fallout. But I just know that people that do like Fallout will be enjoying that shit again. Let's see. Pettyway. It shouldn't even be an argument. The system wasn't made to compete with PC. That's how you know the crowd is threatened. Yeah, you're 100% right. It never should have been an argument in the first place. The Xbox was never meant to replace the PC. Never was. Never will. Right? PC people that like PC shouldn't feel threatened by Xbox One X. It's just an option for fucking hardcore console gamers that want a bit more performance. And Phil they threw the whole kitchen sink at it and gave us everything. And the shit shows, and it's amazing, man. I just can't wait. I already got my money, some of my money down. I'm gonna pay some more later, and I'm just waiting, man. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's fucking awesome. After I get the console paid off, it's time for me to start looking at the TV I want, which is probably gonna be either a KS 8000 or a KS 8500, one of the two. Let's see. Who's next? What's going on, man? What's going on? Let's see who else is up here. DJ Sang, what's up? Is oh damn, you said you fucking drunk. Yeah, man. Oh, is Record free? Who's not? Nah, you got it. It's $20, so it should be $20 for the definitive edition. And if you already bought Record, then the update is free. Yes, but only if you already own it. Let's see. Michael Lugo, what's going on? Yeah, you just jumped in, man. I had to give these fucking PC crazies a fucking rubbing, man. Just jab them a little bit, like pop them in the kidney, because they've been out here talking all this wild shit, Let's see. Andrew, what's going on? This guy. He said, stop lying, you white Willy Wonka looking ass. He always say some wild shit. Willy Wonka. You crazy as shit. Let's see. Mr. Ed Gamer Views, a $500 TV. I don't know what that's in reference to, but okay. Actually, they do have. I mean, I would suggest anybody who's getting a 4K TV, you probably should wait until it's about $500. Because I believe the KS 800 is currently, I think it's $700, or maybe close to $8. 85 is around 12. So if you wait until around the holidays, that should fall down to maybe the 85 would be around $1,000, maybe even 900, or shit, it could be lower. Who knows? And then you should be able to get a real nice deal for the KS 800 for like not 800, 8,000 for like I'd say about 550, 600, something like that. Vendetta, hey live. I enjoy the Forza. I enjoy that Forza. Looks better than PC. I think these toxic gamers should shut up. Yo, they should have said nothing. They should have just waited and said nothing. I don't know. Number one, I don't understand why PC guys even care. They shouldn't even care. Like, you're on a PC. You claim it's the best of everything, right? So why would you even care about console? But yet they do, and they've been putting they're sitting in their shit right now, because all the shit that they talk, now they got to sit in it, because it's looking like, it was all bullshit. Because the X is performing really well, and motherfuckers are impressed. What's going on, Bats? Is that what I missed? I just finished debating some whack PC PS4 fans. What up, live? Not much, man. Just chilling, just talking about how, these PC guys were completely wrong. They're wrong about the $500 console being able to match a fucking Xbox One X. Wrong about games being better on fucking PC when they're not. It's just wrong, man. It's bad. Let's see. It said Randall. Hold up. He says $60 online. I don't know what that's in reference to, but okay. C-Tech. It was nice to see Rise of the Tomb Raider running at 60 frames per second on Xbox. To be honest, I will hope that they make that option available. Like they need to make that Tomb Raider option the option for all Xbox One X games. Like that Tomb Raider option seems rock solid, and it seems like that's something that they should just push going forward for all Xbox One games. Give people those 3 options. Now, me personally, I'll probably go for the high fidelity option, and maybe depending on what I'm playing, maybe jump to the 60 frames per second option. If I need, a little bit more performance, but I just like the fact that there's an option there. To me, that's cool. Now, Microsoft might just leave it in the developers' hands and just be like, we're not going to force you to do it, but I just think it's in the developers' benefit in order to give gamers option. I think gamers will show support to developers that, really go above and beyond for their consumers. So that's just my thoughts on it. Let me see. Was it Randall? In that case, I can't afford a $1,000 PC. You shouldn't be gaming. Wait, what? If you can't afford a $1,000 PC, you shouldn't be gaming. Maybe gaming on a PC. I don't know. I mean, $1,000 PC. I don't know if people can't afford a $1,000 PC. It's just I don't think people want to pay $1,000 just to play on PC. You see what I'm saying? Like I paid $3,000 for my fucking laptop, but my laptop can't do what the fucking X can do. I played that for the laptop because of the functionality of it and me doing designs and needed to, move it, take it on the go and other shit. But I'm not gonna be able to fucking play but so many games on my laptop. Yeah, I can rock out on Cuphead and I can play a little Killer Instinct, but other than that, I can't play no Forza on that shit. That shit is out. Hell no, that shit won't work. Gears, I can barely play Gears on that shit. It's not even really worth playing on it, to me personally. So, Other Zinc, what's going on? Digital Foundry compared Forza 7 to PC and the Xbox was better. Yeah, they're salty. They're salty. Yeah, those PC guys are pissed, man. You see them bitches is crying on Twitter. Woo! They crying on Twitter. I don't go to NeoGaf and all that other shit, but I'm sure they crying over there too. That shit, the tears is it's bad. Let's see. Hold up. I missed some people. Chris Hughes, what's going on? Xbox September Game Pass will have Record. Yeah, so yeah, if you already got Game Pass, just wait. I think you just gotta. What's September? The end of the second Wednesday? No, Thursday. Thursday's no. I'm tripping. Should be Friday. Friday's the first day of September. So you wait till Friday and get it on Game Pass if you have Game Pass already. Let's see. Adam B. He says at DJ Sing, with all the hype, I expect more. I don't have a damn. What? Oh, I don't give a damn what Digital Foundry thinks. For me, it's not worth it when it drops the price, maybe, but I'm still thinking it's not for me. It's not supposed to. I mean, the X ain't for everybody. Look, man, if you got an S, you could play the game there. If you got a PC that's strong enough, you can play the game there. But the X is for people that are hardcore, Xbox fans or hardcore console gamers. It's not for people that are on PC that already have PCs, and it's not for people that game on more of a budget. So it ain't for everybody. Let's see, Lion Flex. One thing I didn't like with Digital Foundry and Tomb Raider is that they didn't reveal the specs of the PC they use. I have seen the other people doing comparisons, but didn't release the PC specs used either. Um, I mean, I guess that's important. But typically, Digital Foundry always uses the high-end PCs, right? That's what Xbox gamers always complained about. It was like you comparing the PC version to when we were talking about the S and the OG Xbox One. I'm like, yeah, the PC is gonna shit on it because it's a fucking PC. It's mad stronger and shit. This just happens to be the case where the Xbox has a leg up, for whatever reason. I mean, I'm not thinking that Digital Foundry is out here trying to do Xbox any favors, even though just be based on the previous history. I mean, still talk about how PlayStation games do well enough, right? They don't shit on the games, even though they definitely shitted on Quantum Break. They shitted on that game. But yeah, man, they don't do the Xbox no favor. So I'm assuming whatever PC they use, it was better, or the best that they could, they have available to them, and they got a little bit of money, so they should be rocking with something pretty above and beyond what fucking Xbox could do. Kirk, what's going on? It says live. Do you want to play some Gears Ultimate Co-op? Not right now. Right now, I'm about to fucking finish. I'm gonna finish this shit, and I'm gonna jump on Recore. But I don't even know if I'm gonna do that because I'm kind of fucking tired. I might take a nap. Actually, I need to eat lunch. That's probably why I'm fucking tired. I ain't eat shit yet. It's all late. Since my wife got me my schedule all fucked up. She don't. Normally we eat around the same time, but her schedule's all fucked up. Now my shit's all fucked up. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Fuzzy Belvedere, what's going on? DJ saying big PC elitist, quiet as church mouse after the Tomb Raider vid. Yeah, man. The shit is funny. The shit is funny. A lot of people have been quiet. Oh shit. What's up, Halo Storm? What's going on? Differs from game to game. Yeah. Like we're gonna see there are gonna be certain games that come out that the Xbox will have the advantage in, and there's gonna be most games that the PC is still gonna be, have the better version of. More than likely it'll be PC ports, games that were made specifically for PC that get ported to Xbox. Like a game like PUBG should always work better on PC. A game like fucking Killing Floor and the fuck else is PC games that I can't like Ark and Conan Exiles and Path of Exiles and whatever the fuck else PC games. All those PC centric games, those games should perform best on PC. They'll just get their Xbox ports, fucking Xbox turned off. Let's see. Glacial. The GPU of the X1X is about the same as an OC 1060. Yeah, I don't really know the differences on GPUs and all that shit because I'm not I mean, could I get into tech like I used to in high school? Sure, but I left that shit alone when I changed from being doing physics to doing graphic design. Like when I was in high school, I used to take electronics classes and we like, oh, you got to build a PC as part of your class project, make sure it works and all that shit. Yeah, but then I just, at first I was interested in it, and then, the interest kind of disappeared. And nowadays I just spend like when I was younger, I spent more times working on PCs than actually using, being on a PC. Now it's like vice versa. I'm on the PC more than I'm actually in the PC. Like shit, I'm never in the PC now. I don't open it for shit. I plug the shit up and that's it. Like I don't fuck with it at all anymore. Like those days is done. I just have no interest in it. I just don't. Let's see. Man, it says I just need to use my Xbox One X 4K TV. My PC is for other specific for other specific games. A gamer, I've gamed all my life. I think to be console fanboy is stupid. Um, eh, I don't know. I don't really look at it as being a console fanboy. I just like console. Um, and I really spend most of my time on Xbox and don't really consider a PlayStation because I don't really have time. Like, you know what I mean? Like I spend so much time gaming on Xbox and playing those games. I really don't have time to really go out and go get a PlayStation and play all those games. Like granted, their major exclusives is not that many of them. It's just like I don't know, fucking fuck, how many are there? Oh, there are like 20 games or so that I could play on PlayStation specifically, but I don't know. It's just there's nothing there that really pulls at me to say like, oh, I need to go play on PlayStation. And I don't have all that time. If I was single, listen, if I was single, I would like being married, man, just you don't have the time that you used to. Like when I was single, even when having a girlfriend, you don't have the time you used to. But definitely being single, I mean, single, you have way more time. I mean, shit, you could just, fucking play video games all goddamn day. I mean, I used to spend 8 hours minimum playing video games when I was single. Literally, I'll leave work because I used to get off at work at like 8 o'clock. Not 8 o'clock, what the hell I'm talking about. At 3 o'clock, when I was teaching high school. And so I did that for a little bit. And then when I then I became a professor, and then you have more time. I mean, shit, talk about professor is a sweet gig. I would recommend, look, if you want to teach in academia, but you don't want to deal with elementary kids or you don't want to deal with high school students, go be a professor. It's fucking awesome. Like, students, if they don't want to fucking do their homework, well, then they don't fucking do their homework. You don't got to worry about none of that shit. You ain't got to worry about convincing nobody to come to class. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. All you got to do is fucking teach and help. That's it. Like, that's your job. If they don't get it, that's on them. Nobody's coming in there doing evaluations of you, telling you, well, your kids aren't learning. You got to force them to learn. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Because being a public school teacher is like a glorified babysitter. That shit is bullshit, yo. Fuck that shit. That shit sucks. Like they expect a lot for a little. Like you can get paid about 10 grand more being a college professor and deal with half of the headache. I don't even think it's even half. It's probably less than. I mean, it's probably like one third of the headache. I mean, the administration is like the biggest pain in your ass. As being a fucking college professor, anything. As long as you do your job, shit, you good. Do your job, teach, don't bullshit, you good. Students need help. That's all. I mean, listen, man, it's a career path. You don't gotta carry boxes, no heavy lifting. Oh man, it's wonderful. I remember when I was straight out of college, man, I had to fucking work for Sears doing back-breaking work because at the time it was like I didn't have a job. I wanted to work. I didn't want to walk around broke. That's the rough period. Like some people are already set up. Like you do an internship, blah blah blah. You ready to go work there, right? But sometimes that's not the case, depending on whether or not you had an internship at a place that's close. Some people have internships and that should be like fucking states over. and you might not want to fucking move there. Some people are willing to do it, others aren't. You know, it depends on who it is. So when I was in my transition period, I was working at Sears. Oh man, that shit sucked, bro. That shit sucked. And then I got my first real job working for a flavor company in fucking Princeton, New Jersey. That shit was alright. It's not as glamorous as people think. You'd be like, yo, you get to just taste shit all day. And be like, yeah. But after a while, that shit sucks, man. Like the worst tastings are, because I worked in the beverage division, the worst tastings were fucking alcohol. The worst. It was all hangover and no buzz. Like I remember one time we did a tasting and my bosses came in and like, mind you, you're supposed to taste, right? Swirl it around in your mouth, spit it out. These like these business guys, they know the rules, but they don't give a fuck. They was drinking that shit, straight drinking it. I came in that room to bring in the second tray for tasting. These motherfuckers was sauced. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, man. Like they were fucking damn near falling over, giggling and shit. Because we were doing a tasting for vodka. I'm like, yo, these guys fucking, it's damn near smashed. I hope they ordering lunch and they not driving to a restaurant because this shit about to be stupid. But it was like a Swedish company, so they, you know, it's a little different. But anyway, man, you know, that's my little tangent for today. But anyway, yeah, man, it's your boy Live. Fun talking to y'all. Enjoy slapping up these PC weirdos because now they are vulnerable right now, man. Get your jabs in, you know. It's not going to be a long-lived thing. Obviously, at some point the PC versions will improve, but while they're down, shit, kick them. I don't know, you know, kick them a couple times. Fucking kick them in the nuts if you got to, you know, because it's just hilarious. But anyway, it's your boy Live Wires, man. Yeah, I'll holler at y'all later. All right, and peace.